Hey, welcome back to American Truck Simulator. My name's David Steele and here's my truck. External view here. We are in a Kenworth T680 today. She's already running because it's raining. Let me go ahead and just back up here and we'll go and pick up our job. We are not using a truck that would be considered a suitable vehicle for today's haul. We're going to be holding a crane. That is nearly 78,000 pounds of equipment that we're going to chuck on the back of this little truck and see what happens. It's raining. It's actually raining very hard. It's storming, and we're in San Francisco, so that's not unheard of, right? We are using a Cummins ISX12 engine. This is the base engine in the game, so the base for the Peterbilt and Kenworths, with only 330 horsepower and 1350 foot-pounds of torque, and we're using a 10-speed transmission, direct drive, with a 2.64. What are these blue flashes here on the left? Some kind of artifact. Must be one of my mods is causing conflict. Anyway, that's not important right now. So, 10-speed transmission, 2.64 final drive, so it's slightly taller than the stock 10-speed you get in the game, but only a little bit. We're using my physics mod, the private Red Thunder physics mod that I talked about in other videos. And it's a 6x2. So, as we see here, only one set of driven wheels is working, and I'm going to have to hope that there's no one there. There we go. And even with this low power output, we are spinning our wheels as we try and accelerate up that ramp. This, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a potentially disastrous trip. We'll find out. Anyway, meanwhile, I am going to hunker along, just imagining that the bad weather isn't really here. So what's that, 1200 RPM at 55? That's reasonable. This thing is a little wayward. Am I supposed to slow down here? I guess not. Do I not pay a charge for the bridge? Okay. I think the bridge is limited to, I was going to say 50, but it's 40. Okay. Tap my cruise down to 40. Yeah, she's a little loose on the corners. You see, it was understeering, and then it started to grip and was oversteering. So this is going to be an interesting trip from a few perspectives. Of course, it helps if I stick to my lane. There we go. This guy. You know what? I kind of want to get there in a hurry, but I also don't want to crash. So I know that we go over the bridge, and there's a tight, twisty descent into San Francisco Bay Area. I think it's the Bay Area. And if I use the engine brake, I might shift lock the driven axle. Go ahead and just preempt this. Oh, up to 55. Well, I'm completely wrong. I think I'm lost. Alright, let's get cruise up to 55 and gotta go collect our cargo first. Yeah, this is a little wayward. If I can get past American lines before I gotta slow down. I am not gonna try. Here we go. Do I have far to go? Down. An hour and a half to get to my destination. Yeah, I'm probably going to skip through some of this. Could demonstrate some of the physics though. Yeah, so a bit of shift lock. See if we get some shift lock here. Yeah, I do. Alright. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and tap resume, and she's spinning her driven wheels. Yeah. Huh. could possibly go wrong, right? Okay. Well, I will go ahead and skip forward, and by the magic of YouTube, when I'm next talking to you, I will be either just about to connect to the crane or will have just connected. So I'll be back in a jiffy. Okay, as promised, we're back with my cargo here. Go ahead and get this thing connected. I'm not so sure I really want to do this trip. I think this is going to be a bit of a disaster, really. But we'll give it a go because I promised I would. So yeah, it's already spinning its wheels as I give it a bit too much power off the line, and this is just a 370 horsepower engine. Come to any sort of gradient and I'm going to end up spinning the drive wheels. But this is, like I say, this is not the right spec truck for this kind of trip. You really want a 6x4 and you really want a lot more power. So we know that what we're doing is breaking all the rules, and that's okay. Wow. It's even slightly tall gearing, I would suspect. But let's keep going. I don't think I'm spinning the wheels right now. No, I don't think so. And I can always use my differential lock as well. What that will do is lock the two driven wheels together. So what may be happening right now is when it's spinning, oh, I am speeding, the limit's 10 miles an hour, is the speed limit, not speed limit, yeah, I may be spinning just one driven wheel and not both. Well, if I lock the differential, all that'll happen is I'll spin both and probably spin out a lot more. That may not be fun. Yeah, and it's shift locking as well. Okay, so I don't have very good brakes, I don't have very good acceleration. I probably can't even get around corners very well. And I've got 3 hours till my next break, and this is supposed to be a 2-hour 40 trip. It's going to take me longer than that. I'm going to end up getting tired, probably getting fined through being tired. So yes, what a great trip to showcase the new physics mod. But then we wouldn't do something if it were easy, right? Okay, I would like it to accelerate though without spinning its wheels, which it's not really doing. Yeah, this is already feeling a right challenge.
Going too fast.
Does it want me to turn right here? Yes, it does. And I don't really want to stop because getting going is just a recipe of wheel spin, but I also want to follow the stop sign. At least this time. I might not have done on the way here. Okay, it's not spinning. And now there we go, spinning the wheels. You can see it spinning there. Let's go try the next gear up. I think it's probably third. Well, we are slowly picking up speed, so there is that. But I give it more power and I just spin the wheels more. I should have locked the differential. Okay, I'll do that at this next stop sign. This is going to be killing my fuel consumption. Probably really bad on the transmission too. If I lift off, let's see what happens to the engine revs. Not much, okay. Yeah, but I give it more power and it's clearly not able to get enough traction. Alright, so let's be stationary. Let's use the differential lock. There's the little orange telltale on the dash. And try it again. Not that much better. Oh, actually, it is better. Okay. You're really not supposed to use this much whilst you're on the move because it's kind of harmful to the transmission, but I got another stoplight up here, so I'm going to just keep it turned on. I'll disengage it once I get going. But it looks like I've got to double back on myself. Something like under engine braking. Yeah, that's a little harsh to everything in the train assembly. There's one of my trucks there. Okay, after this Honda or Passat, whatever it is. Okay, come on, don't just wheel spin. Can we get going now, please? Oh, good grief! So it's like a U-turn. Or is it a U-turn? Is it 2 left turns combined, or is it an actual U-turn? I don't know. But I do know that it's taken me an hour to get to this point. And I've managed to reach 17 miles an hour, I think. Let me shift up. Yes, it will. Okay. I'm using a 10-speed in automated mode, but I might want to try manual mode. I can deliberately short shift it and reduce the torque. I think I want to use both lanes. And let's use my hazard warning lights. Yes, everyone, I'm going to use both lanes. I'm a terrible trucker. Come on, don't pull in front of me, Peterbilt. Dude, really? Thanks for that. Okay, well, I'll just keep wheel spinning and get up this hill, shall I? Well, okay, I didn't crash into him, so there is that. Alright, I'm going to turn off the diff lock now. There we go. I think it doesn't like it when you hit 30 miles an hour. Now that just might be a message that the truck brings up or the game brings up. Okay, well, actually that wasn't as horrendous as I thought it would be. Yeah, that wasn't as terrible as I thought it was. But I managed to stop and start where I was supposed to and didn't spin off and crash. But I am going to be late to my destination. If you look at the dashboard, under the rim of the steering wheel, the big Kenworth logo, on the left hand side, that 2 hours 10, I think that's 2 hours 10 to my destination. Yes, it is. And then on the right hand side, 1 hour 27, that's till I need to take a break. So I'm going to need to take a break on this trip if I'm not going to get fined for being tired. And right now, I'm going to be driving 40 minutes over my shift. I don't really want to get that fine. So we'll see if I come up to a convenient stopping point. But what we've seen so far, a lot of wheel spin. But we've managed to keep it going. Right, the lane ends. Sorry, car. I'm pulling in front of you. Okay. We're using my own customized version of the ISX12 torque curve, so it pulls a little lower than the stock SCS version. I really need to exit here again, left. Is this guy going to let me in? This little Mitsubishi truck? Yes, he's going to let me in. One way. Or that way, where I just pull in front of him. So, yes, it's using my customized version. It pulls a little harder lower down than the stock version, but that befits the genuine torque curve. And it makes it a little bit more drivable. It's a more pleasant experience. It's not exactly a high-performance engine, but you wouldn't expect it to be. And actually, this has been quite... I mean, I wouldn't call this a pleasant experience, but it's doing it. When we come to a hill, we'll see how much speed we lose on the way up. But here's my exit coming up. I want to another stop at the top here. Great. I'll use the engine brake. Going up a hill, I'm going to use gravity to help slow me down anyway. Yeah, because that's good. Because I'm skidding a whole bunch, and I think I'm about to stop. I don't want to stop. Don't make me stop. Okay. Well, that was not a good thing. I ended up stopping on the hill and then rolling backwards, so I don't think I can recover from this, but we'll try it. No. I can't recover from it. I'm giving it full power, and as you can see, it's spinning both wheels and sliding backwards. Well, I'm going to conclude today's trip at this point because I can't go any further. I'd have to get recovered here, and that was a pretty lame video. So, what did we learn here? If you have to do a heavy haul in the rain, use the right equipment. Hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you are interested in seeing me refine and publish this physics mod, it very much reduces grip, especially in the rain. Let me know in the comments below. And thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.